It's Ron Reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe, and tonight a few words about stupidity. There's a guy with whom I went to high school, and we talked to each other in Facebook comments on his far-right extremist posts that scroll through my feed. Damn shame about him. He was an anti-establishment punk rocker back in the day, but I guess that somewhere along the line he became a Nazi punk because now he's just a plain old MAGA fascist. But I digress. He is one of the few loudmouthed conservatives who hasn't unfriended me in recent years, so he's become something of a study for me in how to talk to MAGA. Sadly, I'm not learning too much from this interaction. I'll make a reasonable criticism of his fascist post du jour, and he'll call me stupid, libtard, and so on. I'll point out how calling me stupid isn't really a response to my criticism. He'll call me stupid again and tell me to fuck off. While it's fun to agitate him, it's disappointing that I can't get any further than that. He just thinks I'm stupid. Lots of conservatives think I'm stupid. Nobody else seems to think that, though, at least nobody that's willing to tell me to my face. What's going on here? Why is it that only conservatives think I'm stupid? You know, intelligence is a weird thing because there is actual intelligence, one's mental acuity, and then there's the social understanding of intelligence, which deals with status, authority, and cultural perception. Like the common sense versus book smart dichotomy, which is really just a way for people to avoid feeling intimidated in the presence of people who seem to be more educated than they are. The reality, however, is that when you take a person out of their usual environment, they're gonna be at least a little stupid. Mechanics generally don't write poetry, and poets generally don't fix cars. On the other hand, cognitive scientist Noam Chomsky has observed that acquisition of language alone, which is itself a stunning cognitive achievement, instantly qualifies humanity as being extremely intelligent. That is, we're all smart. All of us, just because we can speak and understand language. There are exceptions, of course, various cognitive disabilities, brain injuries, and the like, but on the whole, people are pretty smart. My takeaway from all this, as a former teacher, is that stupidity then isn't a static, all-encompassing permanent condition for an individual. Rather, being stupid is about situation and mental effort. Like I said, if you're out of your element like the poet and the mechanic, you ain't gonna be so smart. But if the will is there, a poet can learn how to work on cars, and a mechanic can learn how to write poetry. It just takes a little effort. I think the problem with stupidity, then, is when people do things or talk about things about which they know nothing. When people are too selfish and lazy to undergo the intellectual training or to honestly think things through. For me, stupidity is doubling and tripling down on your ignorance. It is letting your emotions interfere with your thought processes. It's just saying, I don't give a fuck. In this way, people will squander their innate brain power. That's how smart people, all of us, can be so stupid sometimes. Bringing this all back around, it is beyond ironic that stupid is a go-to accusation conservatives like my Nazi punk Facebook friend will use when defending their anti-intellectual, anti-science, anti-expertise point of view. I'd say they're projecting, but I think they're too stupid to do that. They're definitely too stupid to get the irony. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe.